Welcome back, guys. So today I did something different. I made a pair of shorts for a little boy, and I made it by cloning a pair of shorts that he already has. So quickly, let's get into it. Here's what we used: 1 yard of cotton fabric. This is actually Ankara. Measuring tape, elastic, chalk, and some ball head pins. And of course, our pair of shorts. Yes, so first thing I did, like I said, 1 yard of fabric. Okay, so I folded it into two, folded it neatly, and then I cut it. Okay, so quickly cut it into 2 pieces. So you're going to end up with 2 pieces of fabric, right? 1, 2. Okay, so we're going to start with 1. Take 1 piece of fabric, fold it nicely, okay, into 2, and of course fold on the wrong side. All right, so get our shorts, zip it up, button it, make sure it's nice and flat, and make sure it's a pair of shorts that you're comfortable with, like you like the fitting, you like the style and everything. Now you see that long side, I'm going to align it to the folded edge of the first piece of fabric, right? And that folded part is towards me, so leave some space at the top. I actually left about 3 inches, and you see why later. The next thing I went ahead to do was to make sure I have enough fabric for the length. Okay, starting from the waist of the shorts, I went down. I used 15 inches as my desired length, and see, I even have extra fabric. Now come back to the top and rule out 1/2 inch, and then you'll be left with 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches. Mark that point as well, and then we will rule our second horizontal line. Okay, and then from this second one, not the first line, the second line, that's where we'll take the length measurement from. So as I said, 15 inches, mark that point, and then rule the third line horizontal. For the hemming, you know that folding at the bottom, yes, I used 2 inches, mark that point as well, and then again we rule. Now after ruling, I went around the crotch with 1/2 inch, 0.5. okay, so just mark the points all the way around the crotch and still take it down, join those points, okay, join those dots like so, and then all right, you can see I just traced it out that way. So you will continue that to the bottom, and of course do that at the top. Now for the waist measurement, I'm going to divide it into 4 by folding my tape twice this way. That was the first fold, the second fold, and note that point. That is the exact waist measurement. Sorry, this one, the exact waist measurement divided by 4. You see, there's always a cheat way for people like us who always want to avoid calculation. Okay, I mean, all right. So after that, join that point to the first line and make this slant. Like, I don't know how to describe it, just like this. Okay. So when you do that, you are now ready to cut. For the crotch area, I went away from the line by 1/2 inch. You may not need to measure this again, just eyeball it and go ahead to cut. Alright, cut it all the way around, just like this. Come back to the top and then take off that area, the slant that we made. I don't know why I kept cutting, you can actually stop. And of course split the fabric into 2, so you're going to have 2 pieces now. Put that away, get the second fabric, fold again with the folded edge towards you. Now take this one, this is our front piece, place it on this fabric, drag it down to the bottom. This time we need more space at the top, okay, and then we're going to go around the crotch area by 2 inches. So just mark the points just like we did before. So the back pieces are going to be bigger than the front, okay. Trust me, guys, this is actually fast and easy, and I think it's a good beginner project because I think from start to finish, you can actually do this in an hour. Yeah, I think so. So join those dots just like this. Now at the top, I'm going to go up just like this by 1.5 inch, but I think you can actually use 2 inches. Yes, but I was I was worried. I felt like 2 inches would be too big for each other. I don't know, but we can do 2 inches. So after that, join it to this folded edge by slant, using a slant. Yes, so now we can cut. Okay. And then, guys, please, if you haven't subscribed, please, I beg you with all my heart, Fabian, just tap the place where it's written subscribe. Just tap it. Okay, that's it. Subscribed. You're supporting a small YouTuber to grow. Yeah. Okay, so you just cut all the way around, and again, we're going to split like this. Cut off that little part of the hem. When you're done, you're going to end up with 4 pieces of fabric, and this is how you join it. So the first thing you sew. See that curve area, that crotch like that. Yes, you need to sew it this way. Yeah. Now over to the sewing machine. As I said, this is how you're going to sew. And it's time for the actual sewing. And this is my favorite part. Yes, I don't know, but I just have this happy feeling whenever I'm actually on the sewing machine sewing. That actual, the matching of the machine used to make me very happy. Now, when you are done, open it up like this. Yes, this is how you open it up. See, it's already looking like shorts, Abby. Okay, this is the front pieces. Now, don't forget, what do we always say? Right sides facing each other. We're going to join it from top to bottom, but this is how we're going to do it. Okay, you notice that the front panels are smaller, right? And you're going to have to adjust it. I mean, like align it like this. You see, I'm going to do it like this. So don't be scared. Sewing can be daring. It will drag you, carry you go where you don't know. But don't be scared. Just do it. Okay, just stick with me. I promise you make a nice pair of shorts. And again, guys, if you are not here for the first time, like you're coming back to my videos, man, don't know how happy I am. Thank you so much. Thank you for sticking around. Okay, so we're going to join this part like this. Looks like an inverted V. Just sew it along like that. When I tried to sew the first time, it was just giving me trouble. I don't know, everything was just flying in every direction, so I had to use my pins to hold the fabrics down. Okay, cannot be stressing my life like this. Yes, so be careful, just take your time, keep aligning as you go, and then before you know it, with the help of the fast forward, you will be done. And when you're done, when I finished, I noticed that there was another part sticking out, maybe because the back is bigger than the front, I don't know. So I just take my scissors and cut it off. Cut it off, don't stress me. For the hemming of the leg side, remember I was saying 2 inches allowance. Fold it like that and then tuck in the raw edge just like this. Now, guys, there are two kinds of people in this life: people who like to shout and people who don't like to shout. Me, I don't like to shout in my life, so I hold everything down with my pins. And for the waist, I fold it this way, just like we did at the hem. And after folding, basically the same, tuck in the raw edge, and we're going to sew around. But this small area, don't sew. We're going to leave it open. Okay. Now I use my pins again to hold everything down. Okay. At some point I came in with my elastic so I can be sure that I'm leaving enough space, because I will cry if I sew this thing and the elastic is too big for it. So just wanted to be sure. So as I said, you see this area, don't sew it, okay? Just leave it open and sew all the way around. While you're sewing, be careful. Make sure you don't sew the both sides together, because then how are you going to wear it? So all right, so we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Now all that is left is the elastic, okay? And for the waist, I subtracted 2 inches from the actual waist measurement. So now I'm going to pass it in through that opening using my my safety pin. And then I stopped at some point and I used my pin to hold the other loose end of the elastic, because I was just having this thought, like, what if this part gets lost down this rabbit hole? So I just had to stop. So when you're done, when you come out from the hole, align both edges, go to the machine, go back and forth to secure it, and that's it. Okay, nicely push it in. Don't rush this part, okay? Make sure it's nice and flat in the casing, okay? And after that, you can now go ahead to close up that window, right? Good. The last thing I did was to sew on top of the elastic all the way around the waist, okay? Now this is to make sure that in this life there is no way this elastic would twist inside this thing. And while I was sewing, notice I'm pulling on both ends, like I'm pulling with both hands, okay? I'm just stretching the elastic. This will make sure that it actually stretches, because if you sew it just as it is, the elastic will just stay put. And I mean, what's now the point of rubber inside nika when rubber cannot draw? And that's it, guys. Our shorts is finally ready. Yes, a real pair of shorts. I was so happy with myself. Like, I actually did this. I took something and I cloned it. Wow, I was so happy with the results. I know there's room for improvement, but for now, come on, just celebrate small wins, okay? Yeah. Yeah, and this is our motto: posing with his Legos. So guys, I hope I have been able to convince you to make a pair of shorts for the small boy in your life. Yeah, of course I couldn't stop at one. I was bitten by this bug, shorts making bug. Yeah, so guys, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and please, I'd really love to hear your thoughts. Okay, so till next time, bye.